Hi, this is Tim of the 1916 Company. Welcome and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, Team Mosso at the1916company.com for purchase pricing and availability questions concerning this watch. Today, a classic. Jaeger-LeCoultre has had a calendar wristwatch of some type in the catalog consistently, maybe even continuously, since the 1930s. And so this model right here, the Jaeger-LeCoultre Master Moon, continues that tradition. This was a 1990s design whose production continued into the early 2000s. The example in my hand actually comes with an appraisal letter from 2003, so we know it was sold on or prior to that year. The watch is a classic 37 millimeters in diameter in rose gold, and you can see from lug tip to lug tip it's quite compact at 43 millimeters. It's 10.7 millimeters thick, and then the spacing between the lugs a very traditional 19 millimeters. The size is of the 90s, but the appeal is timeless. Smaller watches have a lot of momentum behind them these days, and you can see why. This is elegance incarnate. It's hard to wear a 42 to 45 millimeter solid gold dress watch with a straight face. This just looks natural. Red hot with red gold and a black dial. This has a lot of punch for a small size. It'll easily slide under a dress cuff, and you can see my wrist, 16 centimeters circumference, not challenged in any way here. You could wear this watch on a wrist as small as 13.5 centimeters circumference. One of the reasons that smaller watches are becoming more popular, especially older watches being brought back into service, is because we do have more lady collectors these days. So the watch wears nicely on a strap that features very large symmetrical rectangular scale alligator leather, an exceptionally rare and expensive cut of the beast here with a monotone stitch, a gloss finish, a little bit of an aged grain, and then you can see in profile it's been cut and lacquered. On the bottom, calfskin, no crimping, no gouging. It's a brand new JLC factory strap, and you can see this really is a likely early 2000s Master Moon because it features the second generation JLC folding clasp. When you see this little channel down the center, you know that you're looking at the second generation. The original one was flat inside and you didn't have this socketing of one swing arm into the other. So when you see that, you know you're looking at a second generation JLC folding clasp. And then the third generation in 2006 went to a double fold, so you can mark the changes that way. Taking a look at the case, this is a very familiar case from the Masters of the 90s. You have these relatively sheer lugs that are thin when you view them from the end on. There's a very soft sort of rolled bevel on the edge of these lugs. Everything's polished. The bezel is stepped inward and then it's a conical profile, and you can see that the crown has a little JL logo on it. We have pusher adjusters for the calendar, and you can see that the case back is sort of inset, so when it's actually on your wrist, even though the watch is 10.7 millimeters thick, it actually looks even thinner than that because of the way that cupped caseback sort of sinks down and disappears. Now, the earliest versions of this model would have been made with a tritium dial, but because this one is early 2000s, you can see that it features a luminova dial. There's not a lot there, but what's there is bright and easy to discern. The dial features, let me grab my little polishing cloth here, a black base with rose gold tri-Arabic numerals and applique faceted polished dart style indices, a lovely heritage element, the printing of red on white day and month disc, and then we've got a little countersunk sub-seconds and Moonphase. And you can see we've got a little bit of an azurage or concentric pattern in that sunken sub-register. You can see we have a little stepped pointer style date that's designed to hover over those indices with a lunette style indicator for the date. Of course, at center we have Dauphine hands, which are half frosted, half polished for better contrast. And it is a simple calendar, not an annual, not a perpetual, so you'll need to correct the calendar 5 times per year, but it will be a pleasure. This is a lovely and evocative watch, and you will enjoy interacting with it. Now, this is a bygone era of JLC watchmaking. All this is 50 meters water resistant. Don't swim with it, but it's solidly more than a standard dress watch, which is usually 30. But what really is evocative here, take a look at this. Back then in the early 2000s, every JLC movement featured at least some hand finishing. Highlights here include the genuine fired blued screws, the 22 karat mass, not 21, not 18, 22 karat mass on the rotor. Later on that would be reduced as JLC went more mass market. You can also see they used to be 6 position adjusted from the factory. Chronometer is 5, 6 is above and beyond. 36 joules, it's based on the 889 architecture, and you know that because you could see the Triovis micro adjustment mechanism, you could see KIF shock protection, you could see the jeweled reversing rocker. This is a rocker that rocks back and forth to ensure that the rotor always winds the mainspring barrel in one direction. We have machine-applied stripes and bevels, but they're attractive. And then we have a few polished screws to go with the fired blue ones and a sunburst on the ball bearing at center. The watch does feature a 4 hertz beat rate. It does have a hacking seconds function. The movement has a 38 to 40 hour power reserve. And again, you will be using these pusher adjusters to adjust the calendar functions. It has been through the Master 1000 hours control. What does that mean? Well, introduced in 1992 on the Master Grand Tie and then spread across the line with time, the Master 1000 hours control was one of the first in-house tests that went beyond the bound of the COSC. So in 6 positions, as a fully cased-up watch, this watch would have been tested for chronometry, but also durability, water resistance, winding efficiency, and power reserve. Remember, 1,000 hours is about 41.6 days. The COSC test is just 2 weeks. So truly above and beyond. If you love this watch, reach out to Team Mosso at the 1916company.com for purchase and pricing details.